Okay, so last time they figured out Amadeus got hacked. They figured out the code name for Kagure is like Amadeus, basically. And then Okabe flipped out and showed up in a world line where uh, not only is Kurisu alive, but she knows him and is in the lab. So I don't understand how this can be. Like, if this is still January now, she was never supposed to be there in January. She was going back to the United States. So we're going to see what's going on here. I'm intrigued, super intrigued now. The bird is intrigued as well. This is going to be so heartbreaking. He's seeing the real her again. She's really there.
Jeez, thanks for letting me know you were here. You're going to get arrested creeping around like that.
He doesn't understand what's going on either because this time travel is not initiated by him.
That's the part where you're supposed to say
it
back. Or maybe it's already too late to wish people Happy New Year. Anyway, I'm shocked to see you. You never show your face these days.
What?
Hey,
why would he not show up at his own lab
like
if she never died? What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Happens to me sometimes too.
Well, and we've already kind of figured out that actually Daru's future wife and Suza's future mom was actually the one in charge of that attack. Because she got kicked right here, and she's got it bandaged up. So, I don't know what the heck is going on. They've completely lost me. And here's the deal. The first series didn't really get... They made you love the characters in the first 10 episodes, but the series really began episode 12, was when stuff happened, and it was like, boom. After that, it just kept going and going and going. This one, episode 6. So I have no clue where they can go with this, but I'm so confused right now because he switched world lines, but he didn't do anything. I think everything will get figured out, but I'm just trying to make sense of it right now.
Were you thinking of her?
Of her?
Mayuri, I mean.
Oh no!
I can't come here without the memories.
I get it now. This is a timeline where he got all the way to the end, but he couldn't bring himself to go to the Alpha World line where Kurisu's dead, so he let Mayuri die after undoing everything else. And that's why he doesn't come to the lab. He has guilt about letting her live over Mayuri.
Letting in. I hear her footsteps.
No, no, no. Everything he did was for nothing if it stays here.
Right?
This is the exact ending he was trying to avoid. Ah. Oh no, at Kamima. In the summer.
Okay.
How humiliating.
Please, it's fine. I really should have known better. It's too soon. Now that I think about it, I haven't even set foot in this place. Not once since everything happened with Mayuri.
Did she stay in Japan because of that?
Guess not.
You essentially just disappeared. Not that I blame you. Hashina did too. But not on the same level as you.
How did this happen?
I never thought about how Mayuri's death would affect other people besides Okabe. He's like, where's the time machine?
The phone wave.
Ask the person who demolished it. You don't recall?
But they don't know how it worked. He's from another future.
Okay.
Forgive me.
He can't.
Fresh air.
He has no way to fix anything.
I understand.
They have to redevelop it. He has no way to travel between world lines.
The city and its people feel exactly the same. Hospital now. The paramedics say it looks like a heart attack.
It wasn't Rounders this
Even if
time.
we could escape the grasp of CERN somehow. As long as I'm in this world line, Mayuri's life simply cannot be saved.
Yeah.
I knew that.
This is one of the ones that we didn't see directly, but we heard about in the main series.
How? How can I end up back here? What made reading Steiner kick in? There was no email. There was no time leaving, so why?
He made sure they couldn't mess with it. Earthquake in Russia. Oh! That's what's up. That's why they keep showing that news story about earthquakes in Russia. That's where Dr. Nakabachi went with the time travel thesis. This is the Russians already experimenting with time travel, trying to figure it out.
Mayuri would have wanted me to be
Oh
around
no.
people who loved her.
Because in this world line, Mayuri wasn't around, so they didn't end up meeting all her cosplay friends and starting to hang out with them. So now they're just meeting her for the first time.
Here's a picture of us at Summer Kamima. The outfits she made us were so cute.
Daru, step outside with me.
Daru. Don't mention that.
What is with you? There are things you should say and things you should definitely not say. You want to talk about a world where Mayuri's alive? You're the one who couldn't make the choice to keep her with us in this one!
That's true.
We had Echelon's data hacked,
Yeah.
cracked wide open, but you couldn't pull the trigger.
I was right.
You mean I couldn't press the enter key?
Yeah. And then you wouldn't shut up about it. You kept saying, I'm the one who killed her. I did it. I killed Mayuri. You made the choice that effectively ended Mayuri's life. And then to top it off, you destroyed the phone wave and time leak machine? If you knew you were going to regret it later, you should have thought about that and kept it intact. Just like Miss Matisse begged you to. She thought we had another chance. We could have tried it all again. There must have been something we hadn't thought of.
Because they never understood how the phone wave worked in the first place, so they can't reverse engineer
Oh,
it.
Hashida. It's been a while. Happy New Year, by the way.
Yeah, I got pissed. I couldn't believe he had the balls to say all that after everything that happened.
Oh my gosh. So how do you feel as Kurisu, knowing everything she knows at this point, knowing that Mayuri died so that she could live? That's really hard.
You don't think he's...
GPS.
You mean you were tracking me?
That confirms my suspicion. Look, Okabe, be honest. You came from a different world line, didn't you?
Yeah. This Okabe would know that she's tracking him. Crap. But at least she can help him, maybe get back or do something.
You realize that spot you're occupying is the place Mayuri always used to sit, right? If you were the Okabe who gave up on her, you wouldn't ever dream of sitting in her favorite seat. He never did. It's how he coped with the guilt.
That Okabe. Their
You seem to
Okabe.
have no recollection of the GPS.
You're right. So what's it for?
I won't say.
They were on suicide watch for him. They wanted to know where he was at, and he agreed to it.
It's still here?
No, I rebuilt it. I christened it Phone Wave Revised. Although, you think reboot would be more precise? Huh.
You really remade it? What for?
To send a message into the past.
She made it.
No. In order to change world lines. Okabe, I want you to use it. Go back to the world line you came from.
He doesn't know what caused it, so he can't.
In that place Mayuri still lives. Or rather, in that world line you were able to find the resolve it took to keep her alive.
Kurisu always encouraged him
Naturally.
that she wasn't the
I watched
important
you
one.
for so long. No, wait. I didn't mean in that way. Well, that too, but still. That's not the point. You're the Okabe Rintaro from a wholly different world line.
Think of the force of will it would take to know the choice you're telling him to make results in your death. Not you, but your existence will end. It's just so weird to think about, but she does it every time.
That's all there is to say. Go back.
I did change world lines, yes. And in the other one, Mayuri is still alive. And yet, that other world where Mayuri's thriving and happy was altered enough to bring me back to this one. I have no idea how. I wish I did. I wish I could take responsibility for it.
He didn't do it.
I don't know how I ended up here. But you're not there. You loved me and I tried to save you. But I failed and it cost you your life. And now, you want to make me kill you all over again? I can't do it. I don't have the strength.
This Okabe can't try again. That's like the hallmark of him. He tried once. He can't bring himself to do it again.
Hashida?
They don't.
It's over.
What are they supposed to do?
He'll be back. I should have known. We both should have. Okabe never could have let Mayuri go.
He's stuck here. He's not the one who caused the world line change. He has no way. Even though they have the ability to time travel, it's so unpredictable. Well, what's this?
Have you made up your mind? No, of course you haven't. Well, the trains are running, are they not? Meet me in an hour at Akihabara Station if you would.
What's up?
There's something I think you need to see.
Uh-oh. Amadeus exists here, and Kurisu is still alive to help its development.
What is this? Where are we going?
You'll know when we arrive there.
What's going on here? This location's never been in the show before. What's he remembering?
The others must be visiting too. You were a wreck after Mayuri died. We were all very concerned about you. You stopped going to the lab, you dropped out of college, and you just stood here every day, sun up to sundown. It was like you were waiting for someone to take you to the other side.
That's why they put the GPS on.
There was nothing I could do to help or to make it better. After all, I was the reason that you didn't save her. Anyway, that's all over. It ends now because it has to. If not, you'll live the rest of your life crushed by the guilt.
You're mistaken. Even if I did go back to a beta world line, I'm crushed by guilt there too. The feeling never leaves me, and you're dead.
Get a hold of yourself, Okabe Ritaro.
This series really is the bad ending, you know, because he never gets a happy ending until he gets to the Steins Gate world line. So everything he does in this existence of his, all the way to 2036, is all just guilt-ridden and awful. It's so bad.
Please stop making that face.
And we know how it ends, so we know he gets no relief.
Still in there somewhere, then find him. Be brash and indomitable again.
It was an act, a dumb facade, a lie. It was just something I used to do because it always made Mayuri happy.
And it worked. You never had any trouble making her smile. That's all that matters. In the beta world line, she is happy. Your choice was based on what you knew then. It wasn't wrong. This world line shouldn't exist in the first place. I shouldn't be here.
The same thing she said
This world
before.
is only a dream. A bleak fantasy.
Oh.
We should head back to the lab now. Before you send the message, I need you to make me a promise.
What's that?
When you get back, I want you to forget all about me.
He can't do that.
There's no way.
Then just promise me you'll try, even if it's not possible. Sentiment aside, Amadeus could be key. I don't have the slightest inkling of what caused your world line to change. However, time travel had to have been involved somehow.
But the phone wave was...
I can't make any claims about myself in your world line, but in this one, There's no question whatsoever that I only completed my time machine theory after I met you. I can't guarantee it won't happen again. It would behoove you not to interact with Amadeus too much when you get there. This is a pinky promise. Break it and I'll stab an electrode into your hippocampus. Because it's a pinky promise.
Karisu style.
That was really lame.
Oh, shut up.
What are they gonna send though? Like how? Don't come in? What? What does that mean?
Hey, do you remember what happened the day we first met?
Who and when are they
You
sending?
were
it to?
pulling and pawing at my clothes like a crazy person. I was sure you were some kind of deranged pervert.
Makes sense. From her perspective, that is the first time we met. And yet, from mine, she was... Wait.
She met him in the hallway. Even every time she did. She don't remember that?
Everything's ready now.
That's what
All
changed?
you have to do is send that message, and then you'll return to the world line you came from.
How does she know that? How did they figure this out? Don't come in, is what it said.
Okay?
Sorry. Yeah.
How did she figure out that that would change him back?
If I send this, I'll be sent back and everything reverts. A world where my Iri
He has to make this choice
I
again?
don't have to lose her.
Ugh!
But instead I lose the woman in front of me. Carissa will be gone because I'll have killed her.
Again.
My love.
This Okabe's not the same one that made that choice, though. Have her send it instead.
Okay?
Does she send it while she's kissing him? Yep, she's gonna take it and push the button. Oh, that's so heartbreaking because she knows he can't do that. He can't make the choice again. That was her eye from the opening.
So grateful that I met you.
How did she know? I still can't figure out how she knew what to send. Dang it. This is so bad. Oh. Oh no. She sent the text to herself. She got, in this world line, everything happened. She got there a little late, a little earlier, and she got to say, I love you before he pushed the button instead of afterwards. That like super tragic moment in the first series when he had already pushed the button and she burst in before the timeline changed. She's just going to tell herself not to go in. And then he just does it. She figured out what had changed in this version. But who changed it in the first place? No, seeing the scene from the other side is heartbreaking. And he was giving his big speech. Oh, oh no. And she busts in right there and stopped him. But this time, she tells herself not to go in. Don't go in. From herself. From Okabe. She's like, there's a D-mail here. No! That always was how it happened. That was always how it... even the first time through, when he initially made the choice, that's always how it happened, because they sent this email. We just didn't see that because it was a timeline that got wiped out. Wow. So that's another failed timeline that they just didn't show us in the main series. Oh, that's bad. This is getting crushing, guys. Really, really crushing. But, oh man, I think I'm going to keep going.